Hello, my name is Mr. Sizer. I'm the head of the art department and of the graphic design department. And welcome to our slideshow where I will just explain to you in a little bit more depth the curriculum that you will study at Key Stage 5. So why choose art and design in the first place? Well, firstly, it's a very successful GCSE option that many pupils like to continue to study further for A-level, and it's also highly valued as an A-level by any of the Russell Group universities. Of course, you can go further into other career options that involve design, but also the wider aspects of the subject, including creative thinking and problem solving, are highly valued by employers, by universities, and by apprenticeships, or by any other further option that you choose to explore after you've left Barking Abbey. So the course aims to develop you. As you can see here, there's a whole range of different things and different ideas that the course will aim to develop. But most of all, what it will do will help you to work in depth at a highly valued A-level. The great thing about the art and design and graphic design A-level is that it's also virtually inspired by you and designed by you. In working with your teachers, you'll be able to design your own, what they call a personal investigation unit in Year 12. And of course, you can go on to do this at A-level. You can do this at A-level by including whether to continue your GCSE studies from art and design, or whether you want to continue from your graphic design studies that you did at GCSE. With AQA, it's actually labelled as, and it's named, graphic communication, but we like to stick to graphic design because that's what pupils are familiar with here at the school. So with art and design, it's based on a whole range of ideas that you bring to your personal study. Your personal investigation unit will be something that you decide to investigate further in consultation with your teacher whilst you're working on improving your range of skills across a range of media, a wide range of media. And because of the depth of study, it also gives you a chance to work more thoroughly on your studies. Because we all know that art and design can be time consuming, and therefore the amount of lessons that you have per week and the time that you have at home will be of great benefit of you to ensure that you come up with some high quality outcomes with your work. In graphic communication, as it's called by the exam board, or as I like to refer to it as graphic design, it'll be your opportunity to make work that brings a lot of your own skills that you may have picked up in the GCSE, but also you may have picked up at home as well. For example, lots of people like to take their work into things like animation, and of course the very popular use of Photoshop and the very popular use of Illustrator. So as you can see, what's exciting is that the exam board do not themselves specify the theme of the project, just as long as it meets the assessment criteria. So you'll be able to develop all of these skills, you'll be able to develop all of these abilities that are listed here on this slide. And also what's very important is your contextual studies. How you use your sources, how you use past art history and design history, how you use that to help to develop your own ideas and to apply them within the context of art and design or graphic design. Annotation is very, very important. Being able to describe your process through the written word. It doesn't mean labeling your work. What it means is to be able to connect your work, connect artists and designers to your work, and to provide a narration, a written narration that explores your use of media and explores your ideas too. So the sketchbook is a very, very important part of your portfolio. So the component, Unit 1, is your personal investigation. Often at the beginning of the course, a lot of time is spent refining skills, experimenting with media, and developing your confidence in your studies and your confidence in your skills. And by doing this then helps you in consultation with your teacher to start to explore your own interests and how you'd like to bring those into your personal investigation. Often the personal investigation is a very good way of helping your teacher to be able to refine what you're interested in, to apply that to what you may be interested in studying later on. For example, anybody interested in studying architecture, we can make sure that your personal investigation unit links to architects' work and has that foundation in the history of architecture too. The wonderful thing about studying at Key Stage 5, I should add. The wonderful thing about studying at Key Stage 5 is your ability to be able to create as much coursework as you can in your Unit 1, which will be 60% of your A-level mark. That is referred to as the NEA assessment, the work that you do in class and the work that you do at home throughout Year 12. And then you have the externally set assignment, which is 40% of your marks. That externally set assignment is often commonly called the exam project, and where a theme suggested by exam board is explored further, and you have 15 hours supervised time to make your outcome to that piece of work, following on from all your sketchbook investigations. Very similarly to art GCSE and to graphic design GCSE, as long as your work shows the evidence relating to these 4 assessment objectives, then you will have a successful outcome, with pupils working in our designed rooms in SCO2, which becomes quite a place of community where people talk about ideas, share ideas, and they work together and learn from each other as well as from their teacher.